CryptoQ Media, I appreciate you coming back to my station. XRP is going to shock everyone, no doubt about it. Also, I agree with others who say you don't need a chart analyst to understand this. We are seeing a rising market these days. XRP is a digital asset that falls under the cryptocurrency category. Naturally, XRP will play a role in the expansion that is sure to take place during the season. Thinking differently is irrational. If that's the truth and the market is truly looking to dump XRP, then explain why it has remained in the top 10 coins by market cap for over a decade. That is still the case, despite the SEC's attack. Indeed, it is nonsensical, and people who have negative beliefs will be absolutely amazed. Also, I'm really looking forward to that. Furthermore, I expect a substantial amount of I forewarned you of this, the Dino coin, or XRP as it is most often called, has officially died. You can tell this is ancient. None of this matters for the XRP token. Except for the fact that it is completely untrue. Everything is moving in the right direction when you consider the fundamentals, the practicality, and the level of acceptability. Now that we're in a bull market, don't you think prices will go up, people will be happy, and I'll realize I should sell? So one analyst, though, claims that cryptocurrencies and XRP are currently outperforming the market average. You can expect that kind of thing to happen here. Value of XRP. Dead coins shouldn't do that, as we have witnessed recently. Take XRP's price drop to 38 cents and subsequent stratospheric surge to 6,063 cents, or about 67% gain as an example. Alright, then, I want to tell you about some of my latest discoveries as we have fun. First, let me clarify something before we go any further. I don't have any money or connections whatsoever. Money is irrelevant to my guidance. You must not engage in any purchasing or selling, regardless of my advice. Of course not. To pass the time, I'm just a casual YouTuber that, on occasion, discusses different facets of the Bitcoin industry in my videos. On top of that, just for fun. He raises a good point, thus I propose we promote this post at the beginning of the video. So, in what seems like a somewhat paradoxical turn of events, chart analyst Nick Crypto Crusader has predicted that Bitcoin would likely reach 500,000 or even higher today, despite the fact that the bull run finished 2 weeks ago and the peak was in. There is an overwhelming amount of humorous, over-the-top house emotion here. That is correct. This is happening because, as I've said before, a lot of people think this will be the situation forever, regardless of how much cryptocurrency values are going up or down. The problem is, it seems like it will just keep doing that indefinitely. This led to widespread pessimism as we all went down, including XRP. The market will keep going down, maybe hitting 40,000 or 35,000 in Bitcoin. Were there not parallels that I missed? It seems like we've changed the music, haven't we, just a few weeks subsequent to that? The bull market is in its early stages. Alright, I get it. No black swan occurrence occurred. Plus, anyone can surprise another person. Nevertheless, the way in which events often repeat themselves is fascinating. All I can say is that it's funny. With XRP it's the same story. Was the mood really bad also? Compared to yesterday, Bitcoin and XRP are performing better today. In addition, that is the usual course of events. Is that so? For that reason, it lacks logic. Negative price action should make you very nervous. Do you honestly believe the crypto pie will continue to expand in value over time? Could I ask if you could hold off for a little while? It makes being there a lot less scary if you really believe that, doesn't it? I am certain of it. That should be considered. It's a contributing factor to my excellent sleep quality. Coins that offer real-world answers are my top investing priorities. Even in severe market slumps, I am certain that these currencies will remain popular. Given that cryptocurrencies in general are valued and will contribute to a larger market, why should I be afraid to own XRP in particular? With the passage of time, its utility grows. I don't mean to be gloomy, but there was also this. Regardless, I was completely engrossed by this topic. That video that Credible Crypto uploaded earlier today caught my eye. The fact that he anticipates a correction in the crypto market after this bull run is, essentially, his argument that the world has never seen anything like it. Bitcoin prices below 15,000 were his target. And I promise not to throw up after reading all this data. I felt compelled to bring this up because it is a fascinating issue. Additionally, his justification of the argument is praiseworthy. Whether he's right or wrong is something I don't know. Then, he is warning of a period of unprecedented consolidation. That being the case, this bull run will likely be short-lived. It may be said that that is the main argument here. Additionally, he asserts that there is charting precedent for this, even though it has not happened with Bitcoin. Nothing has changed here. Alright, I guess we're referring to the Roaring Twenties. Vintage items from the era of the Great Depression. Sure, I'll just wait and see what happens. Not to alarm anyone, although it does sound scary, but I find it fascinating that he has been comparing the present price action even when concentrating only on stocks to the Great Depression. Plus, I have no idea what the future holds. But it's an interesting topic. I was waiting to bring this up until now, but if he's right, the market will see its worst bear run ever in the next few years. What crypto called it or something such might be my remark. Maybe we'll find out. The probabilities of specific events are what ultimately determine everything. As a group, we will find out for sure, but this is what he thinks is most likely. The silver lining, though, is that, given sufficient time, the crypto pie will keep expanding. One further thing that makes me not scared is that I will continuing making money and investing it in the stock market and cryptocurrency. In the event that everything takes a dramatic change, I will continue to diversify. But I feel compelled to stress this point because that is my only intention in expressing myself. One of the primary reasons I am not scared is that I genuinely believe there is a lot larger crypto pie. You can skip ahead a decade and it will still be miles apart. It doesn't matter how long it takes, the point is you should suffer significantly in the near future for losses that will never come to fruition. What does it matter? It doesn't matter. During my initial few years as an XRP owner, I was really down on that. $1 gets you a lot more than it did when I was buying it, which was probably about 25 cents on average. In addition, this message about animals appears daily, and according to Martinez, the most important support level for Bitcoin is 66,250. In passing, I should say that this raises the prospect of setting new records. The video then dives into topics that is linked to XRP. As we near the end of the week, we have surpassed that threshold, at least temporarily. You may view it here. Ricketts, a chart analyst, has supplied this. Furthermore, his plotted Bitcoin prices are visible here. All cryptocurrencies that aren't in the top 10 by market cap are part of his plans for supremacy. On top of that, he has plotted XRP here. Evaluate his writing. How glaringly clear this is. People either choose to disregard it or think it's a massive coincidence. I've been tracking this for about a year. Will it wander? On the other hand, it could suddenly stop functioning. It is understood. but the side of truthful history will always have my unwavering support. So, to what does he mean? How does he make sense of that? And if you look at the screen, you should be able to tell rather well. History, in its entirety, is repetitive. From a purely technical perspective, this chart suggests that we are still in the early stages of 2014. Look at how well everything fits together. Don't you think that's awesome? Is anything different now? In no way. In my opinion, that is highly unlikely. Consider 2017, it is virtually identical. Be mindful, though, of what occurred concurrently, the dominance of alternative currencies, Bitcoin included. So, it's no surprise that Bitcoin's dominance was dwindling even as its price was going up over that period. In recent times, the value of XRP has surged. Has the idea that this time is different actually entered your mind? Reason being, I have no doubt in my mind that it is not. I find that completely incoherent. This is just what I think, a narrative about XRP that will startle a lot of people. I completely agree with that, unless you're saying that the concept of an off-season doesn't exist. But if we do, and I really believe that will be the case, XRP will definitely be included. In essence, it is repeating its earlier behavior. We should all feel better after that. We don't know when it will go off, but we do know that right now is a watershed moment in history. Now is the time to be aggressive, since XRP is about to crash. We are currently experiencing that precise moment. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe to my channel. Farewell for now. I will see you later.